So my dad's just gone out. I think it's time for me to come show you what I've been up to. Quite quick. So I've just come to have a little chat today about my ideas so far and where I've got up to. So I pulled out our adorable little trial still earlier this week, and I've been, well, actually earlier last week, and I've made a couple of samples. So starting with this, I asked lots of people I know, friends, customers, ideas of what a summer flavour is to them, and I've kind of created some recipes depending on their responses. So one that came up quite a lot is lemon, blueberry, raspberry lime and elderflower. So I've decided to make one blueberry and lemon gin and one raspberry, lime and elderflower, just to trial it out and see how it goes. Nothing's definite yet. So this is the lemon and blueberry. Quite excited to see how this turns out, although I've not actually tasted it yet because blueberries don't distill very well. So I've got a natural organic flavouring made by a company that really produces proper flavourings for large batch food. So we're going to see how that turns out. I'm really excited to try it. This liquid though contains a lot of citrus. I've put fresh lemon and dried lemon in this gin, so I'm really hoping that carries through. Especially fresh lemon gives it quite a lighter sort of flavour profile than just using dried. I've also slightly tweaked the recipe that we use for our flavoured gins and the original gin. We use a lot of spicy botanicals, especially in the original, such as grains of paradise. So I wanted to keep a balanced profile, but maybe swap out the grains of paradise and a couple of other botanicals for something slightly lighter, something that would complement the fruit in, to be fair, both my gins. So I've gone for pink peppercorn. Hopefully that should just give it a little bit more lift, a bit of a fruitier edge rather than something more spice heavy. That leads me on to my other one. So this at the minute has got raspberry and lime in. So again, I use fresh lime and dried lime. I actually cut my finger in the process of peeling that. And it's come out of the little still with a bit of actually raspberry sediment in, because I did use some dried raspberries as well as a couple of fresh. I filtered it through coffee paper. I can still see raspberry in it, so there seems to be a bit of a work in progress. I'll have to get back to you on how I fix that. Maybe just putting it through the big still, to be fair, be better. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I haven't added the elderflower yet to this. I feel like this might have to be my new project though, just because of my dad's reaction. I feel like he's flapping a little bit. He has no idea what he's doing. And I think I've taken his idea. So I borrowed the business accounts to order some of the flavourings the other day. I ordered the elderflower, and he came storming in my room the other day, slams open the door, says, "You've ordered elderflower." I was like, "Yeah, and it's summer." "Well, what about it?" I feel like that's a summery flavour. He went, "You've stolen my idea." So I feel like I'm gonna have to go with this now.
So I'm apparently here to talk about the gin off with Olivia. I've got to be honest, I've done absolutely nothing. The only thing I've done is I happened to mention to Liv the other day that, you know, something that's on trend is that Hugo Spritz with elderflower, and I was thinking of doing that. And then she came back to me, she's like, "Oh, Dad, I'm doing that, you can't do that." I'm like, "Fine, you do that, I don't care. It's still be an easy win anyway." So I've done pretty much nothing, is the honest answer. I'm kind of just going to wing it. I have, however, been spying on Olivia, and she's got Liv's raspberry and lime, Liv's lemon and blueberry, and I've tasted it, and I'm not worried. So I'm just going to spend the next couple of days thinking about it, and then I'll just distill some gin, and I'm sure it'll be 1,000 times better than Liv's.